Hey, and welcome back to another mod pack. So, I haven't played modded in a while, and I was kind of getting the urge to play modded. So, I found a mod pack called Ftb Revelation. So, this is kind of an older pack, but it's still somewhat decently new. It's a 1.12.2 pack. It has a lot of the really nice mods that I like, such as Astral Sorcery, Blood Magic, Botania, RF Tools, Industrial Foregoing, XNet, Valkyrie Lib, which is the drills, RF Tools, Draconic Evolution, Tinker's Construct. I think it has Mechanism. It does not have Mechanism. Okay. It does have, I think, Ender.io. It's got, I don't know if it's, okay, so it's got Refined Storage and Applied Energistics. So, looks like we got a kind of a jungle spawn here, so that's not great. Just kind of hoping more of a plains area. But I guess we can... Oh god, why are those leaves disappearing? I guess we can kind of just head out and see where we come up with. Because I'm not 100% sure where I want to live yet. So, there isn't really a questing guide in this pack. It's not really quest-based. So, it's more of a kitchen sink style pack, which is just kind of do what you want, kind of go where you want. There's not really, like, there's no set recipes for anything. Like, you don't have to go through Ender.io to get into Refined Storage, which is kind of nice. So, I see there's a lake over this way, so I think we're going to head towards that. Because I really just would rather not live in a jungle. Oh, that's a ravine. So, what the? Oh, there's a parrot with a creeper. There's a lot of ravines in this, which I guess is kind of nice. I am not sure how it's already getting nighttime, but sure, why not? There we go. Looks like there's also a meteor over here from AE2, which I mean, I'll probably do Refined Storage just because to me, it's a little simpler than AE2. Usually if I get the choice, I've kind of always went with Refined over AE2. So, it'd be kind of cool to live in a swamp, though. I notice there's a swamp here. I'm going to die if I don't watch what I'm doing. I just had to get out of that damn jungle biome. So it looks like there's some plains over here, which is nice. Because I would like to live in a plains, because I kind of have an idea on what I want to do for a base. And we're also going to need food and some wool. So I tell you what we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and just get some wood. Oh, it looks like there's rustic in the pack as well. Just checking. Yes, okay. Just double checking that, because I can't remember what mod it's from, but some of the wood you can't use. And I couldn't remember if it was rustic or if it was a different mod. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll do this. That'll give us enough for a pickaxe, which will allow us to get stone. And we also got some olives, which is nice. So, oh, I have nausea. That's just not ideal. Alright, so I'm going to go down and I'm going to get, hopefully, like 3 stone. There is a lot of granite here for some reason. There's stone. Six, and then I need 2 more. And that is enough for a set of tools, which is good. So we don't need this. And my crafting table is over here. So I will take a pickaxe, take an axe, and a sword. Perfect. So now we can go kill these sheep and get us enough wool to make a bed. Alright, so now when we do die, we will spawn back here. Or, well, we'll spawn back wherever the hell I put this bed. Perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and get some wild berries here. Looks like we get a cave there, so we might actually just put our bed here for now. And we'll put our crafting table. And we'll go ahead and cut down another tree and see if we can get enough for a chest. Because it is going to get nighttime here pretty quick. And I'd like to sleep through the night. Okay. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get a chest made here. And we can put all this stuff in there. And then I think I'm going to head down here and get enough cobblestone so we can make a furnace. 7 and 8. Okay. So, since we do have Tinker's Construct in the pack, probably going to go ahead and get working on that pretty quick here. Because that Tinker's always seems to make life nice. Especially in the start. So, let's get a little bit of food cooked. Let's go ahead and cut down another tree here. Ooh, those are bushes. In case you didn't know, you can actually take blueberries. And I'm pretty sure... Okay, you can't plant them in this version, which is fine, but we can actually put our sticks there. So now we have a little bit of food, which is good. And that will eventually grow into a tree. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here, getting us some basic materials, and then I'll bring you guys back once I get a decent supply of stuff. Alright guys, I'm back. Done some mining. Actually done a lot of mining. So what we're going to do is, as you can see, we have a ton of seared brick. So we're going to go ahead and get making our smeltery. So, need one of these. I don't need that dark steel. We're going to need a casting basin, a casting table. We're going to need a smeltery controller. I need to smelt this sand because I need a piece of glass. I forgot about that. Okay, so... Okay, so we have all of that. Get this a little bit organized. I need a tank, and I need the Smeltry, I need the spout thingy, the thing that you put the fucking faucet on. I can't remember what the hell it's called. Huh. Seared drain, I need one of those. Yeah. And then I need glass. One of these, because I need a tank. And then the rest of this, we can make into brick. Perfect. And I'll put this in here. So, we don't have a lot, but we do have a little bit. So I kind of want to set up my tinkers over here. And really, if you've made one smeltery, you've made all the smelteries. They're pretty simple. I'm going to do a little 3x3. Actually, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do a 5x5. Because I don't want to have to redo it later. So, in case you don't, for some reason, know how to make a tinker smeltery, which I feel like most people do, there's a layout for it, and then you just start going up. So, what we're going to do is we're going to put our drain. I'm going to put my drains on this side. So we're going to have one here. I actually need to make another drain. I only have one brick. Okay, we'll have one drain for now. We'll end up having two, though. We'll put our casting table, put our faucet, and then we'll have another drain probably here. Then we have our tank and our controller, so I'm going to put our tank here, our controller here. And then we need to just build this up one more layer, and it should activate. In theory, yep, you can see it lit up, it activated. And then we take this, and we dump it full of lava. Perfect. So, let's go ahead and make this. We could probably go 2 on every one. We'll probably have enough bricks. So, the size of your smeltery is how many ingots it can hold. So, the width is how many you can put in at one time. The depth is how much molten ores it can hold. Also, most mod packs, tinkers will actually ore double. So if you put in 1 iron ore, you actually get 2 ingots out of it, which is really, really good for early game ore doubling. And I failed. I guess I shouldn't say most packs, because some of them it's actually disabled. Like some of the harder challenge packs, that's actually, they disable the tinkers ore doubling. So, alright, so now the first thing that you want to smelt, and you can do this a couple ways. You can either make clay casts or you can make gold casts. Gold casts are reusable, clay casts are not. So I definitely want all of this. Okay. And so what we're going to do to start off with is we're going to fill this thing full of gold, and then we're going to do iron, copper, tin, and lead. Okay, and then we're going to put all of our little stations over here. So we have 3, 4, 5. So we can actually put them in the ground here if we wanted to. There we go. And do I still have... There we go. I need my blank patterns, because those are going to go here. And then my cobblestone will go here. Perfect. And as you can see, since we have them all in a line, we get a little cool little GUI, and you can actually switch between them without needing to go station to station. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a pickaxe head, we're going to make a tool rod, and we're going to make a binding. And then we need to go over to our part builder, and we need to make one of these, one of these, and one of these. And then we can take and put these patterns in our pattern chest. So, if you don't know how to use Tinkers, there's a nice little guide on it. I'm actually going to break this Smeltry for a second, because I want to put my controller over here. That way I can pick my ores, and that totally reset, and fuck, I gotta go mining again. Huh. Damn it. Okay, yeah, so I didn't know that would break. So, I'm gonna cheat some of that gold back in. I didn't know that would break like that. Give me just a second here. Okay, so gold ore. I don't know if we had a stack, but we was close. Iron ore and copper ore. I don't need a stack of copper helmets. Okay. So, I don't think we had a stack of gold. We're gonna take half a stack, and I think we had. We're gonna go with this. So, yeah, I'm not worried about the other materials, but that is something that I didn't know was gonna happen. So, we do need to cast out our pickaxe head. And as you can see, so the reason we're using gold here is gold can be reused. So you can actually cast again with gold, which is nice. And it's getting nighttime and I need to sleep. Inside of the Akashic Tome, it actually gives you a materials and you guide. If you don't know how to make the book, it's really simple. It's just a book, and a blank pattern gives you the Tinker's Guide. I kind of remember most of the basic Tinker's stuff. So, first thing we want is we want iron for the head. I want copper for that. And we'll do iron for the to the rod. Okay. And then I'm gonna get us a little chest here in just a second. So now we need to go to pickaxe, and if we put our parts in, you can see we have an iron pickaxe. And the cool thing about Tinker's pickaxes is they are, or Tinker's tools, I should say, they are reusable. So what we can now do is we can go to here. We put diamond on there, we get a mining level of obsidian, which is really cool. So now we can actually go mine obsidian. First thing I want to do, though, is I want to grab a chest. And this is just going to be so that we can put all of our casts inside of the chest. So I'm going to go do some mining. Actually, I'm going to make us an axe real quick. So those are pretty simple. It's just an axe head, and then we already have the other patterns that we have used earlier. So we should be able to do this, and then we want to pick gold. We can cast that out. We can put this in here. And then we're going to need this and this. So I want the head to be iron again. And we can actually go ahead and throw this axe away. We're not going to need that. And I want the binding also to be iron, and then I want the rod to be copper. And now, if we go to an axe, we can have a iron hatchet, which this just makes cutting down trees a little bit faster. And since we have iron, it actually gives us a modifier of magnetic, so things will kind of attract to us. It's not a magnet per se, but it does help a little bit. So I'm gonna go mining now that we have can mine obsidian, and I'm actually gonna make us a obsidian pickaxe, and I'm gonna show you when I get back. I'll show you a really nice early game pickaxe that you can use. So, alright, so once you get your obsidian here, I got 3, which should be enough. You can actually put that in your smeltery, and it'll actually smelt it down. Now, obsidian takes a little while, just because it's a harder material. But I can't remember, I think it keeps the modifier, but I can't remember if it does or not. So we're going to find out here once this gets melted. I also wanted to see, so we can make a broadsword, but I feel like with the materials that we have, our bronze is actually a little better than what we can make through tinkers. The end game for tinkers, though, is actually manulin, which you get from combining cobalt and aridite inside of your smeltery. And these are actually found inside the nether. In order to mine cobalt, you have to have a pickaxe mining level of cobalt. And you can see, if I hold shift, you can see mining level is obsidian. So, I can't remember if obsidian gives you cobalt, or if you have to find a cheaty way to do cobalt. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our pickaxe head, and we're going to go ahead and cast out a pickaxe head. And the recipe is the same, so the recipe is different. So it's, instead of using 3 pieces, it's just 1. So we should be able to do this, and we should be able to get durite, which means our tool lasts longer, and it also gives us a mining level of obsidian, which is kind of cool. And it keeps our modifier on our iron pickaxe. And as you can see, if I grab some redstone, we can actually put redstone on this, and it would make it mine faster, but we don't have enough modifiers. So what I'm going to do is we need to go get some obsidian and get a nether portal, because we're going to have to head into the nether. So I'm going to get all that stuff set up, because it's going to take me a little bit, because our pickaxe doesn't mine that fast. And then I'll kind of bring you guys back once I find obsidian and stuff, or cobalt and stuff in the nether. So, alright guys, so we're in the nether. Just wanted to show you, this is what cobalt looks like. It's this blue kind of ore. And then I'll show you what aridite looks like as well. So we got 13 cobalt, and then that's what aridite looks like, which is this. So I'm going to get 13 of each. That should be plenty enough to do what I want. I did go ahead and grab a little bit of quartz while I'm here. I'm actually going to grab a couple more. And as you can see, this cobalt and aridite, it's pretty common. It's not really that hard to find. So the next thing that we're going to need is we're going to need lapis, because lapis is how you put fortune and or looting on your tinker's tools. So I believe that our portal is around here. Yeah. So before we go back through, I'm actually going to make a waypoint here. New portal. So that way we kind of know where our portal's at whenever we go through here. So, I want to show you guys too kind of how the alloying works through tinkers, because it's actually really cool. So we'll let my game load. So if we go to our smeltery here, and you can actually smelt down the ingots and do them without having a smeltery, but I'm going to put 10 in each, and I'm actually going to smelt the others. Wait, you can't do that, can you? Oh no, you can smelt them. Okay. Some packs you can't actually smelt the Tinker's stuff inside of a regular furnace, but it looks like this one you can. So once this gets smelted here, which again, it takes a little bit of time just because it is a pretty hard alloy. And we're actually going to make a completely new pickaxe. So I'm going to throw this one in here because we're not going to need it anymore. And then we're going to make a whole brand new pickaxe. And the reason I'm going to do this is I want to have enough modifiers to be able to do whatever I need to. So be able to put haste on it to mine faster, along with, the lapis. So as you can see, we have ardite. And then when our cobalt gets done smelting, it'll actually automatically alloy together. And you'll see, as you can see, it's starting to go down, and we're actually getting molten manulin. So we're going to go ahead and put that there, and we want manulin for our head, and then I actually want cobalt for my binding. So I got to kind of do this kind of quick here. Okay, and then I should have enough to be able to do ardite for the, or sorry, I want to do iron. Yeah, I want to do iron for the rod. So now we can put all this up again, and we can make a new pickaxe. And as you can see, this gives us a mining level of cobalt, a ton of durability. It gives us a bonus mining speed of 10. It's got magnetic, so things come to us from the iron. Insatiable, which is just deal more damage, and then swift like the wind. So this is going to be a really nice pickaxe. So the next big thing that I want to do is I want to add a little bit of lapis to it. And I also want to add emeralds, because emeralds will actually make it harder. So we're going to put 5 lapis, and you can see it gives us luck, which is technically not efficiency, fortune. And then we're going to put redstone once we get another modifier. And as you can see, the XP is 0 out of 2,000. So as we mine with this, I don't know if I can show you. Yeah, so we have 1 XP. So as we mine with this, it's going to level up, and we're going to be able to get more modifiers and put more attributes on our pickaxe. The next thing that I want to make is I actually want to make a sword. So I want to make a broadsword. So we're going to need a tool rod, which we have. We're going to need a sword blade and a wide guard. So we're going to need a sword blade and a wide guard. And I can never remember the right one. Again, we can put these in here. So we need gold to cast this out, and we're also going to need our tool rod cast. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put manulin in this. And then we need a little bit more gold, so we can put this away. And the the wide guard, I actually want to make this out of obsidian, if I have enough. I do. And then I would like to make the rod out of ardite, which I don't know. I don't think I'm going to have enough ingots. Oh, maybe I am. Maybe it only costs 1 ingot, which is good. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a nice broadsword. So our current sword does 1.6, does 6 hearts of damage. This does 10.2. And so we're getting Petra armor, we're getting Durite, and we're getting Insatiable. So, actually, I don't want... I messed up. I don't want that to be ardite. I want it to actually be copper. I think copper, or iron, is the right one. Because I want it to be magnetic. I want stuff to come to me. Yeah. So, there's our sword. What did I put? Yeah, so I need the rod. I want a... actually want that ardite tool rod. And as you can see, you can swap stuff out with pretty much whenever you want. And I didn't mean to make another one of those. So, we have a couple really good items now. I'm just going to throw this sword away, this bronze sword, because we don't need this. Since our items are now manual as well, if they lose durability, I'll waste a piece of manual here just to show you. We can actually repair them, but in order to repair them, we need an ingot cast. So I usually use iron just because it's cheap. And then you'll make a cast, and it'll actually form to the ingot. And then we can actually pour out ingots, like so. And then we can actually use that to repair our tools. And that is why I wanted 2 of these, and I'm actually going to make a third one. Because I'm going to have one just for ingots. This will be for blocks. And then we'll have one to make tool pieces whenever we need. So, I'm going to call that for the video. It's a good little intro. I'm going to mine some more off camera because we need to get some diamonds, we need to get some lapis, and just some basic generic ores. So, I'm going to mine a little bit off camera, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.